Alright, and we are live. Good evening po sa ating lahat. And of course, welcome back to Gurong Pinoy. Isang maulang gabi na naman po mula dito sa Iloilo. And of course, tonight, our discussion is made especially for our CSE takers. No? So para po ito sa mga magtitake ng ating civil service examinations or ang tinatawag po nating career service examinations. So hindi po ito para sa mga magtitake ng LET. And of course, kung ikaw po ay NAPOLCOM exam taker naman po, po pwede pa rin naman no, na ikaw po ay makinig dito sa atin. Of course, libre naman po dito ang pakikinig sa Gurong Pinoy. No? But of course, if you'd want to get an access no, para po sa ating full-length video, dire-diretso na anti-replay nyo po, na-download yung ating PDF, become a member of Gurong Pinoy. Meron po tayong, of course, CSE, both prof level and sub-prof level. Meron po tayong NAPOLCOM. Of course, meron din po tayong licensure examination for teachers, a review program, and that's going to be for March of next year. Okay? So, ang ating pong pinaghahandaan for our CSE naman po is going to be for March din. No? So, March po next year. And of course, tonight is verbal reasoning. This is already the second session that you have with me, Coach Mek. And of course, dire-diretso po yung ating discussion dito para of course walang kawala no, yung ating pong CSE. I know some of you may have already tried many times, numerous times, para po maipasa yung ating CSE. At alam ko, yung iba mukhang meron ng trauma no, sa CSE. But of course, dito sa Gurong Pinoy, ating pong pagbubutihin no, and ating pong ipupush lahat ng ating mga students dito. And of course, lahat po ng effort, no? Lahat po ng guidance, lahat po ng pwede natin gawin para maisulong po ang ating mga students, of course, para maipasa yung ating pong CSE. No? So, dito lamang po kayo and of course, kapit lamang po. And continue watching our video. Now, if you are watching us on Facebook, kindly like our video. Itag na po lahat ng ating mga CSE taker friends. And of course, no, paki-share din po ng ating video. If you are watching us on YouTube, we also have so many videos there. No, yung mga previous videos po natin on CSE. I-like po yung ating video, our current video, and of course, make sure that you are subscribed to our YouTube channel, then click yung bell button natin para of course, you are notified whenever we make some new videos. Okay, so again, this is your verbal reasoning from Gurong Pinoy, your #1 online review authority. And of course, tonight, as I've mentioned, is October 19th, isang maulang gabi, of course, na sa ating lahat, and good evening po. Okay, now for our verbal reasoning discussion, this is still part of our diagnostic test dito po sa CSE. Natapos po natin yung ating grammar and correct usage and also our identifying errors the last session that we had. And tonight we are going to hit 3 stones, no, or 3 birds, sorry. We are going to hit 3 birds with 1 stone tonight, no. We are going to finish items 3, 4, and 5. No? Sa makatuwid po, ating pag-uusapan ang logical organization of ideas, reading comprehension, of course, ang pagkilala sa mali. Okay? But before that, of course, no, let us start with our opening prayer. Okay? So samahan niyo po ako, mga ka-CSE. Dear Lord, I come to you to ask for your guidance and direction in this study session. I ask that the Holy Spirit fill me with strength, creativity, and understanding to get through my studies without difficulty or sin. Help me hold my focus and attention. Help me to retain all that I learn. Please make my mind sharp and keep distractions at bay. If any part of my studying is weak or lacking in some way, let it be revealed so that I may correct it. Thank you for this opportunity to learn. Amen. Okay, now once again, this is verbal reasoning ay hindi po October 5, no, but October 19 at present. Okay, so October 19 na po tayo. And of course, paki-like, love, and share na po yung ating video. Tag na po lahat ng ating mga CSE takers. No? Coach Toto nandito. And of course, kasama niyo po siya. Bukas, makakasama niyo po ulit si Coach Toto for your, of course, alam niyo na, numerical reasoning. Okay, so numbers ulit po kayo bukas. Mata-mata math ulit. with Coach Toto. No? So, and in the following sessions, you are going to meet Coach June and of course, Coach Georgina. Balikan ko lamang po yung ating slide, okay? So, meron tayong mga slides dito na hindi na ipakita, okay? So, again, tonight is October 19th. We are having verbal reasoning. Bukas po, numerical reasoning with Coach Toto. In the following weekends, you are going to have Coach June for other topics. Verbal reasoning ulit, no, the following Sunday. Then, analytical clerical reasoning with Coach Georgina. Now, yung analytical po natin is only for our prof level, while our clerical reasoning naman po is for our sub-prof level. Okay? So, again, tonight is CSE verbal reasoning. Bukas po is numerical reasoning with Coach Toto. Okay? And of course, sa mga let takers naman po natin, malapit na no, yung ating diagnostic test for Gen Ed and Prof Ed. Mangyayari na po yan by next week. And sa majorship naman po, ongoing no, yung ating pong majorship diagnostic test. For our NAPOLCOM, of course, malapit na yung inyong examination. So medyo triple time, double time tayo sa ating NAPOLCOM exam takers. No? That's going to be on November 24 of this year. And as you can see, ayan po, natapos na yung ating registration. Ang processing period is still ongoing. Okay, so for any of these programs, CSE, LET, and of course the NAPOLCOM, send a message if you'd want to join us. Our Facebook page, of course, is Gurong Pinoy. Kindly send a message so that our admin may assist you. Okay, so let us all start with our logical organization. Okay, so sabi po dito no, sa ating instructions po. Each group of sentences labeled A to D is part of a paragraph. Read the sentences carefully and decide the best order in which they should be arranged in a complete and well-organized paragraph. Okay. Of course, if we are asked, no, kung tayo po'y, kung hinihingi po sa atin ng logical organization, of course, we have to look for some hints. Okay. So yung una-una po nating hanapin is our topic sentence. No? Yung kumbaga, ito yung overarching sentence or statement natin. Ito kumbaga yung pinag-uusapan sa entire paragraph. Then of course, we can also use some cues. No? Yung mga cues natin na first, second, then, okay, third. Alright? So these would tell us no, some hints kung paano natin i-arrange yung ating po mga sentences. Of course, kapag meron siyang term na then, next, second, that would tell us na hindi ito po pwede maging first sentence natin, di ba? Yung may mga pronouns like she, he, they, it, no? Hindi din po yan po pwedeng maging first statement or first sentence natin because of course, our pronoun would take the place of the noun, no? So dapat na mention muna siya sa first statement bago tayo makagamit ng ating pronoun. And lastly, no, meron tayong mga concluding hints. For example, when you have the terms in conclusion, therefore, lastly, finally, at the end, no? And hence, that would tell us that, okay, last sentence ito. Okay, last sentence ito. All right? So, you are going to understand better as we go over the different items that we have tonight. Okay, let us all start with item number 42. Baka po magtaka kayo, bakit po number 42? Kasi po, number 42 po ito sa ating diagnostic test na sinagutan na po ng ating mga members. Okay, so both for our prof level and sub-prof level. Okay, let us all have item number 42. Again, you have 4 sentences here, no? So meron tayong 4 na sentences, A, B, C, D, and we are going to arrange them in a logical sequence. Okay, letter A here says, make a fist with one of your hands and place it thumb side in above the victim's navel and just below the rib cage. Letter B here is an easy-to-play technique to help a person with an object stuck in his throat. Letter C, if the person is standing or sitting, position yourself first behind him and wrap your arms around his waist. Letter D, grasp the fist with your other hand and press it into his upper abdomen with a quick upward thrust. Okay, if you are looking at these 4 sentences, we need to find our topic statement or topic sentence first. Now, which among the following sentences do you think should come first? Okay, which is an overarching statement, an overarching sentence na kumbaga, ito talaga yung pinag-uusapan sa ating paragraph. Okay, please put that in our comment box. Alin po sa ating mga sentences ang sa tingin nyo, no? Just the letter should come first, okay? So, alin? I think nakikita nyo naman po sa ating mga choices, di ba? It's pretty obvious, pero kung hindi nyo po nakikita yung ating sentence, no? Sana po nagigets natin that it should be letter B, di ba? Letter B. Here is an easy-to-play technique to help a person with an object struck in his throat. Kumbaga, ang pag-uusapan sa entire paragraph would be a technique on how to help a person who has an object stuck in his throat, no? Heimlich maneuver, di ba? Ito yung Heimlich maneuver natin, okay? So it's pretty obvious that your first statement is letter B, no? So even if you are having a difficult time, kahit na nahihirapan po tayo na mag-arrange, no, ng ating statement, your choices, yung choices po natin can also give lots of hints, no? So, kunwari lahat sila nagtatapos sa letter D, hindi ka na mag-iisip. Alam mo na, gets mo na, okay, letter D ang magiging last statement ko, no? So, sa number 42 po dito, lahat sila nag-uumpisa sa letter B. So, given na po yan, letter B should be the first statement, okay? Now, what should be our second statement? Out of our A, C, and D, ano po kaya ang second statement natin? Anong second statement natin? Sabi ng letter A mo, make a fist with one of your hands and place it thumb side in above the victim's navel. Navel is the pusod, no? So above the pusod and just below the rib cage. Sabi ng letter C, if the person is standing or sitting, position yourself first behind him and wrap your arms around his waist. Sabi naman po ng inyong letter D, grasp the fist with your other hand and press into his upper abdomen with a quick upward thrust. What do you think should be our second statement? After letter B, what comes next? Okay, what comes next after letter B? B as in boy. What comes next then? Okay? Wala pa yatang pumapasok na mga sagot? Ano po pagkatapos ng letter B? Ano po sa tingin natin, no? Using your logic, since we are talking about logical reasoning. Okay, Sir Carlo G is saying letter C. Ma'am Hazel Joy, nako, si Ma'am Hazel Joy, nagbigay na ng kanyang pagkakasunod-sunod na BCAD. Sabi ni Ma'am Hazel, tama kaya? Ma'am Laika, Ma'am SS, they're saying letter C. Okay, letter C nga kaya ang ating next statement, no? So letter C, sabi ni Sir Marlon, number 3. Ma'am, start na pala review sa CSE. Yes po, no? So this is actually our third session. Pwede pa rin po kayong umabol. Ma'am Pinagaya Datunaot. Okay, pwede po kayong humabol. Okay, so many of you are already answering number 2. Tama po ba? Okay. So that means, no, after our topic statement or after our topic sentence, okay, bago ka mag-make a fist with one of your hands, placing this thumb side in above the victim's navel, no, kailangan mo munang iposisyon ang sarili mo behind that person, okay? Kailangan mo munang pumunta sa likod ng tao, no? Kasi para po siyang ihahag mo ang person, no? So that means letter C should be your second statement, okay? So second statement po ito. If the person is standing or sitting, position yourself first behind him and wrap your arms around his waist, okay? So unang-una, no? Ang gagawin po natin, kailangan po natin nasa likod ng person, okay? Then after that, make a fist with one of your hands, then grasp the fist. Dahil andyan na, no, na-mention na natin yung fist sa letter A, that means letter D should be the last statement. Sa makatuwid po, ang ating arrangement should be number 2. Number 2 ang ating pong tumpak na choice. Okay? So B, C, A, D. No? Hindi po pwedeng nag-make a fist ka na, thumb side in, and then pupunta ka pa sa likod ng person. Okay? So uunahin po muna no, yung pagpunta natin sa likod niya, and then make a fist, and then wrap or grasp the fist with your other hand. Okay? And press it into his upper abdomen. Okay? So tumpak na choice po natin dito is number 2. Ayan, Sir Elias Morga is saying number 2. Congratulations. Okay, Sir Ranulfo Mulig Jr. Okay, congratulations. All right. Sir Joshua Albasiete, no, from our YouTube channel. Okay, so medyo marami namang nakatumpak. We go to item number 43. Number 43 here. Ligwak, okay lang po yan. Ma'am Norlaila Daya, okay lang po yan. Number 43, they also do most of the chore of informing the public. Now, look at this. No? Meron tayong pronoun as mentioned natin kanina. Hindi po pwedeng nauna ang ating pronoun. No? Tapos, meron kang also. That means, karagdagang kaalaman na po ito. Hindi po siya po pwedeng maging first statement. Journalists provide the bridge between events and the public. But they are just as often the main causes of distraction and confusion. That means your letter C also cannot be your first statement dahil may but na siya, no? So, but is a contradiction. Hindi siya po pwedeng maging first statement mo kasi dapat meron siya munang kokontrahin, no? Meron siya munang kokontrahin prior to it. Now, letter D, they are. Hindi din po siya po pwedeng maging first statement. They are most often the source of information. Okay? I see letter or number 3 is. Okay, Ma'am Laika, Ma'am Jen is saying or are saying number 3. Sir Marlon is saying number 3. Ma'am Sol Bailon is saying number 3. Tama kayo number 3, no? So, of course, it's pretty obvious. Letter B should be the first sentence, no? So, sa lahat po ng ating choices dito, letter B pong nauna. And so, out of the question na po, na letter B yung ating first statement. Okay? Now, after this, what should be the next statement? Journalists provide the bridge between events and the public. Okay? So, what should be the next statement? No? They are most often the source of information, di ba? So, this is a confirmation of our topic statement, no? So, confirmation siya. Nag-agree po siya, no? So, eto naman, they also do most of the chore of informing the public, no? So, eto, nag-agree siya, your part D or letter D agrees with your topic statement, followed by they also do most of the chore, no? So, ito, karagdagan na po siya. And letter C, but they are just as often the main causes of distraction and confusion. So, ang tumpak na choice po natin dito is number 3. Ayan, congratulations. Ang daming nakatumpak na. So, BDAC, journalists provide a bridge between events and the public. They are most often the source of information, followed by they also do most of the chore of informing the public. And letter C, but they are just as often the main causes of distraction and confusion. Okay, so tumpak na choice is number 3. Congratulations, ang daming nakatumpak. We go to number 44. Okay, number 44. Speaking in English. Sabi ng letter A mo, speaking in English every day is also proven effective. Letter B, another way is watching English movies and TV shows, particularly with English subtitles. Letter C, reading articles in books, newspapers, and magazines is just among the helpful ways. Letter D, there are many ways to improve and develop English proficiency. Ma'am Lynn Jane, medyo na late. Okay lang po, habol po tayo, no? So as you can see, ang letter A po natin may also. Ang letter B mo po, another way. Okay? Another way is just the same as also, di ba? Ang letter C mo po, just among the helpful ways, no? So that means just one of the many ways. Okay? And letter D mo, there are many ways to improve and develop English proficiency. So again, ang una-una natin pong hahanapin, our topic sentence. Alin dito yung overarching sentence natin? That means, siya yung pinaka-topic ng ating entire paragraph. Okay, I see people answering with answering number 1. Okay, number 1 ang sagot ng mga tao. Okay, may iilang nagsasabi ng number 4. Okay, merong nagsasabi ng number 1, no? If you are going to choose, yung pinaka-topic sentence po natin dito would be letter D, di ba? There are many ways. Ito po yung pangbungad. There are many ways to improve and develop English proficiency. Next, after that, this is just among the helpful ways. Another way, since you've already talked about the different ways, another way is this, no? And speaking English every day is also, okay, also proven effective. So tumpak na choice po natin dito is number 1. Okay, so number 1 po yan. DCBA, no? Mula sa baba, paakyat po tayo. Okay, so sana po nagigets na kung bakit po DCBA ang ating tumpak na choice. We go to number 45. Okay, number 45 here. One effective way is to diversify his funds to different investments like real estate, stocks, and money instruments like bonds and trust funds. Now, one effective way. Letter B, it is always best to expand money to different investment wheels. Letter C, a wise investor must not put all his eggs in one basket. Letter D, he should always consider the risks involved in investing his money. Now, there is the pronoun he. Okay. All right, what do you think is the right choice? Ma'am Lynn J, na-discuss ko po yung kanina before we started with the different items. Some of you are saying number 3. Number 3 kaya ang ating tumpak na choice for number 45? Number 3 kaya ang ating tumpak na choice, no? So, this is talking about investing your money, di ba? Which one do you think should be the first statement, no? Many of you are saying number 3. And of course, yung ating pong topic sentence dito, pinag-uusapan po talaga, would be letter C, no? So that means this should be the first statement, okay? So liligwakin na po natin itong number 5 natin, okay? So 4 na lamang po ang ating pagpipilian. A wise investor. Now, since letter C started with a wise investor, okay? So, wise investor, tao ang ating pinag-uusapan dito, no? And so, the next should be he. And this pertains to your investor, no? So, he here pertains to your wise investor. Okay? So, that means D po dapat ang ating next statement, no? So, D. He should always consider the risks involved in investing his money. Okay? So, that means we are left with 3 and 4. Okay? So, alin kaya ang ating tumpak na choice dito? A lot of you are saying 3, others 4, others 2. Tumpak na choice po natin dito is number 3. Okay? So, a wise investor, and then he should always consider the risks. One effective way is to diversify his funds, okay? And it is always best to expand his money to different investment wheels, okay? So this one actually, ang ating pong letter B is a conclusion, no? Conclusion po siya. Kung inyo pong mapapansin, ang letter B mo po at ang letter C halos magkaparehas, no? So concluding statement po siya. Pinaraphrase. Kumbaga, different words lamang po yung ginamit, pero the same po ang kanyang thought sa inyong first statement. Now, a wise investor must not put all his eggs in one basket. It is always best to expand money to different investment wheels. Okay? So, tumpak na choice po natin, na Joyce tuloy. Now, choice po natin is CDAB. CDAB, number 3. Ang ating tumpak na choice. Ang iba po ay naligwak. Okay lamang po yan. Alright, we go to number 46. Okay, ito. Medyo madali ito, number 46. Meron kang term na finally dito. Ayan na, di ba? Sinabi ko, basta may finally, lastly, in conclusion, therefore, no? At the end, in the end, no? So this should be your last statement. Last statement po yan dapat. First, okay? This one here is a 4-step method. Second, okay? This one, meron siya karagdagang information dito. Ang letter F mo naman next. Okay, so, but we said letter A should be the last statement. Now, titingnan mo yung ating pong choices. Meron po bang choices dyan or choice dyan na nagtatapos sa letter A? Meron po bang choice na nagtatapos sa letter A? Dahil letter A po natin yung ating magiging last statement, di ba? Kasi sabi niya, and finally, and lahat naman po sila ay nagsimula sa ating topic sentence na here is a 4-step method. Okay, so that means, ayan, nakikita ko na po yung choice niyo. Number 4, ang ating tumpak na choice, wala namang ibang nagtapos sa letter A, di ba? So A, eto E, eto D, no? So hindi po yan po pwedeng maging last statement natin. And so, number 4 is tumpak. Okay, so number 4 lamang po ang nagtapos sa letter A, and that should be our choice. Okay, now we go to the next part, no? Reading comprehension na po tayo. Reading comprehension. Sabi ng reading comprehension instructions natin, read each excerpt carefully and answer the questions that follow. Again, read each excerpt carefully and answer the questions that follow. Let's take a look at item number 47. Freedom and human rights without food. Freedom and human rights without food are like freeing a prisoner and then not giving the prisoner the key to get out of the cell, okay? Not giving him the key to get out of the cell. The 450 million people who today live in the shadow of hunger and death from malnutrition can never be free, men and women, however entrenched their freedom may be. These freedoms are only prospects held out, but not realized. Okay, now, the paragraph best supports the statement that, number 1, at times, people must work as one nation to address the problem of malnutrition. Number 2, the satisfaction of one's basic needs is a prerequisite to the enjoyment of freedom. Number 3, a country which cannot feed its people with its own resources could never be free. Number 4, a country could not be free unless it could prove to the world that it could stand on its own feet. Number 5, most of the poor countries in the world today still depend on super rich countries for support. Okay, bago po tayo sumagot, no? If you are given a reading comprehension, kapag may reading comprehension items po tayo, like in CSE, NAPOLCOM, minsan may iilan po sa ating LET, no? If you are given such types of tests, uunahin po natin, no, especially kapag masyadong mahaba, ilang paragraphs yung kailangan natin basahin. Ito okay lang, di ba? Kasi konti lamang yung words, no? Isang paragraph. If you are given very long paragraphs to read, no, minsan pagdating natin sa question, nakalimutan na po natin kung ano yung ating binasa. So one very important hint here is you start with the question. Okay? Mag-uumpisa ka po sa question. If we are given very long excerpts, no? So mag-uumpisa ka po sa question and then scan lamang, no? Para sa ating sagot, no? Isa-scan mo lamang po para sa ating sagot. Okay? Kasi minsan, nakakalimutan na natin po kung anong ating binasa dahil napakahaba. Pagdating sa question, ayun na, lumipad na ang binasa, lalong-lalo na sa ating mga medyo members na po ng Team Thunders, di ba? So medyo mabilis na pong makalimot. Minsan po nakakalimutan na natin kung ano yung ating binasa. Another hint that I can give you is read the excerpt as is. No? Kung ano lamang po yung binasa nyo, yan po yung inyong i-interpret. No? Huwag po kayo magdagdag ng sarili nyong opinion. Huwag po kayo magdagdag ng mga nakikita nyong hindi namin nakikita. Okay? Dapat kung ano lang yung nakalagay sa paragraph, yan lang. Huwag po tayo magbibigay ng sarili nating opinion. Huwag po tayong mag-i-interpret, no? Huwag po tayong magbibigay ng say base sa ating opinion, base sa ating karanasan, no? Yung mga nakikita nating galing sa ating guni-guni, no? Or hindi nakikita ng ibang tao, okay? As is, be objective, kumbaga, no? Wala pong bias dapat. Kung ano lang yung binasa natin, yun lamang po ang magiging basehan ng ating sagot. Okay? All right, no? So what do you think is the right choice here? I see a lot of number twos. Number twos sa ating comment box. Tumpak na choice po natin dito, no? And it is okay to underline, okay? So when you take your CSE, underline, circle, na yung mga hints po, i-circle nyo, i-underline nyo, okay? So sabi dito na yung mga naka-underline po dyan, freedom and human rights without food is not giving the prisoner the key, no? Shadow of hunger and death, never be free. Only prospects, your freedom. These are only prospects held out but not realized. Not realized. Tumpak na choice po natin dito is number 2. Okay, ang galing. Ang galing ng taong bayan ng ating mga ka-CSE. Number 2, ang ating pong tumpak na choice. The satisfaction of one's basic needs is a prerequisite to the enjoyment of freedom. No? So that means, kapag hindi mo nasa-satisfy yung basic needs mo, that means wala kang pagkain, wala kang bahay, wala kang clothing, no? Hindi ka nakakahinga, wala kang good health, hindi mo din ma-enjoy yung inyong freedom, di ba? So number 2, ang ating tumpak na choice. I see a lot of tumpakers dito, na tumpak naman, karamihan ng sagot natin. Number 48. If legislation is to change social attitudes and values, it must come with adequate enforcement and machinery, which should include efforts to educate people on these laws. Otherwise, legal provision not only remain dead letters, but actually promotes lack of respect for the law. Okay, let's take a look at the hints. No? If legislation will change our attitudes and values, it must come with adequate enforcement. Dapat pinapatupad talaga, no? Which should include efforts to educate people on these laws. Otherwise, legal provision not only remain dead letters, but actually promotes lack of respect for the law. The paragraph best supports the statement that ignorance of the law does not excuse anyone. Number 2, people should respect laws because laws protect them. Number 3, laws lose their effectiveness if people do not respect them. Number 4, laws could change the social attitudes and values of people if properly enforced. Number 5, the effectiveness of laws lies in adequate education of the people about them and their proper enforcement. Nako, andyan na. Kumbaga sa Ilonggo, no, sa Hiligaynon, sa amin dito, gabarakang na ang hints natin. Okay? So that means napaka-obvious ng hints. Ayan na, no? Na-circlean na, naka-highlight na, naka-underline na, di ba? Nagabarakang na. Ayan na, sinasampal ka na ng hints. So sana po nakikita na natin ang ating magiging choice. Okay. I see number 5s. May ilang iba ang sagot, no? But karamihan po sa atin, number 5. Sabi dito, if legislation, kung ang laws daw po, no, yung ating daw batas ay mag-change ng ating attitudes and values, dapat ine-enforce na maayos, di ba? Come with adequate enforcement. That should include, at included po doon dapat, ang pag-educate sa ating mga tao, no? So, pag-educate ng ating mga people, of course, no, minsan kasi napaka-technical ng laws natin, no? So, hindi natin minsan naiintindihan bilang common tao, and so minsan, hindi na-change, no, yung ating values and attitudes, okay? So, yan po yung mga hints natin dyan. Ang tumpak na choice po natin dito is number 5. So tama po yan. The effectiveness of laws lies in adequate education of the people and their proper enforcement. No? So andyan na po lahat ng rekado ng ating pong pinag-usapan sa ating paragraph. Okay? Sweet reminder, no? Gentle reminder lamang po. Again, no? Para hindi po tayo napuputulan ng ating pinapanood. And of course, para dire-diretso po yung ating paghahanda para sa ating CSE, mag-send po kayo ng message dito sa ating Facebook page and join us, no? Very affordable and very accessible po yung ating review sessions dito sa Gurong Pinoy. Okay? Congratulations sa mga nagsagot ng number 5. Okay. We go to number 49. Critical reading is a demanding process, okay? Critical reading is demanding. To read critically, you must slow down your reading with pencil in hand, perform specific operations on the text, mark up the text with your reactions, conclusions, and questions. When you read, become an active participant, okay? So again, critical reading is a demanding process. To read critically, you must slow down your reading and with pencil in hand, perform specific operations on the text, mark up the text with your reactions, conclusions, and questions. When you read, become an active participant. This paragraph best supports the statement that number one, critical reading is a slow, dull, but essential process. Number two, critical reading requires thoughtful and careful attention. Number three, critical reading should take place at the same time each day. Number four, the best critical reading happens at critical times in a person's life. Or number five, readers should get in the habit of questioning the truth of what they read. What do you think is the right choice for number 49? Yung mga sagot po natin, pasok! Ano kayang ating tumpak na choice? Ma'am Sheer or Ma'am Shire says number 2. Sir Carlo, Sir Marlon, they're all saying number 2. Tama kaya number 2, no? So again, base po sa ating experience, yung mga active po sa pagre-review, no? Lalong-lalo na po sa ating mga members, yung mga palaging nasagot dyan, yung mga nag-enjoy sa pag-review dyan, no? Yan po yung mga nakakapasa sa ating mga tests, okay? So wag po kayo matakot na magkamali. Go lang po ng go, sagot lang po ng sagot. Alright, I see number 2 sa ating comment box. Tama kaya ang number 2?